It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Unfortunately, the Bay Area stop on the Keith Lee and family food tour is officially over prematurely, and we're gonna get straight into it. Let's talk about it. There are a few reasons why, as a family, we decided to end the food tour short. But before I get to that, I truly want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single bit of love. The people of the Bay were absolutely amazing, and I'll never forget the hospitality and the love that y'all showed me. Reason number one, I truly don't believe the Bay is a place for tourists right now, and that's what I was, a tourist. The people in the Bay are just focused on surviving. That's the business owners, the locals. The amount of tents and living structures and burnt up cars that we saw people living in was shocking, to say the least. Before we went, people was comparing it to Gotham City. Now, I might not agree, but I understand where it's coming from. But I can't harp on it enough that the people are amazing. It's just an environment. And as an outsider, I wish the city would step in. I don't know if they have. I don't know if they've been trying. But just from outside looking in, it don't seem like it was much city interference. Reason number two, and this is in no particular order. We went to a lot of restaurants. Popular restaurants, not popular restaurants, mom and pop shops. And this is the first city where I have over 6 videos that I don't feel comfortable with posting, because nothing about my experience was constructive and nothing that I said was constructive. I've always been big on honesty. I've always been big on transparency, but I've never been big on completely tearing down anybody. And I feel like those 6 videos only doing that. And I've always said I'm absolutely blessed to do this, but it does take a lot of money. It does take a lot of resources to do. At the moment, everything comes out of pocket. So when we had that many restaurants that we couldn't do anything with, that was just another deciding factor. Number 3, and probably the most important, I had to go to the hospital because I had an allergic reaction to one of the meals I had. This restaurant in particular cooked a plethora of meats, including shellfish. My family specifically asked if they cooked it on the same grill. They said yes, but they would clean it. The second I ate it, I blew up like a balloon. I had to get some steroids and some allergy medicine, and it cleared right up. But it was a health concern nonetheless, and that was another reason why we decided to go home. I also think the Bay wasn't the target audience for what it is that we do. 90% of restaurants that the locals said had great food was already booming, and the people from the Bay are a loyal community. So if your food is good, the line gonna be out the door already. And then again, we went to some of those restaurants and I wasn't a huge fan. And even if I did like all of the food at the busy spots, that's never been my MO to just go to busy spots. So those are the reasons why we decided to cut it short. But nonetheless, some amazing things did happen while we were there. Chef Green's was one of the restaurants that I went to, and he had a news segment the day after we left. God is amazing.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals, that keeps it lit, man. Check out his YouTube channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Like, comment. Let me know how you feel about this video, man. And subscribe to the links below and take a screenshot and send it to Everyday Thing with PJ to be entered into the 15K subscriber giveaway. Let's get into it, man. You know your boy Keith Lee, man. That's my dog, man. Me and Keith Lee, we go way back, like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Okay, man. Let me tell y'all about my experience with Bay Area cooking. Okay, now, first of all, let's talk about America's favorite restaurant, Mickey D's. Yeah, McDonald's. I went to McDonald's in the morning. I said, man, can I get a biscuits and gravy? They was like, gravy? Sir, we ain't in the South. We ain't got that slave food. Gravy. We got grits. I was like, grits? The hell? McDonald's, they gonna serve you biscuits and grits? Man, come on, man. This ain't the penitentiary. Anyway, for $14 in San Francisco, you could get you a biscuit and grits. I was like, no. I don't want that. Nobody said, let me get a biscuit and grits. I want gravy. Okay, gravy. Yeah, that was trash. So then, I'm gonna tell you, the seafood, impeccable. But these wasn't the key lead target audience. Okay, they did have a Denny's, okay, which was overpriced. Okay, Denny's supposed to have like the Grand Slam for like $9.99 or something, hella cheap. It was like $23. I was like, no, I don't. We just gonna hit first baseman, not a Grand Slam, okay? Anyway, then I went to this place. It's in Richmond, California, okay, off the pier. And it's next to a school. So if you're from California, if you're from Richmond, and you know that there's like, I don't know if it's a private school, look pretty affluent, but it's a school. But at the end of the road, there is a shop that sells burgers, fries, and tacos and everything. So you go in there, you get your loaded fries. These loaded fries was amazing. And I was like, this place is at the end of the pier. Like, the only people who shop here is people who go to work, who use the ferry to go to work, and that's it. Because there's a museum, the World War II museum, maybe, where the women, you know, where the women who did that, they got the strong leg, that came from there. Because women, whenever all the men went to war, women had to come in, do all the building, do all the everything else. So that's where that museum is over there, and it tells you the whole backstory. Anyway, that food restaurant is over there. I said all that to say that because I went over there. I was waiting on the ferry, and it was like 5 o'clock. I was like, 5 o'clock? It's 12:30, and I got, well, might as well make do what I got to do. So I went around, walked around. I be tripping. When I venture, okay? I also went through Oakland. Let me tell you what. I rode through Fruitville Station. Let me tell you what. Don't get off there. It is not. This ain't the freaking movies, okay? Stay your ass. Oh, if you go to Fruitville Station, okay? Anyway, I went to Oakland. Didn't really see anything. Went to Richmond. I had some business to do. That's why I went to Richmond. But of course, visited Oakland. Visited. I was all through San Francisco. If you ever in California, definitely try a California burrito. It's the best thing going. It's the best thing going. Other than that, if you're not getting seafood, then get a California burrito. Best thing going. Anyway, so yeah, Keith Lee had a terrible experience. Of course, it's not. I'm not that shocked. Okay, he said it looked depressing. It does. It does. Like, San Francisco is the most beautifulest, ugly city in the world. Okay, I was walking down the street. I seen a man pissing and pooping on the sidewalk, just like I wasn't there. He didn't say, "Hey man, mind your business." He didn't say nothing. He just kept going. I was like, oh Lord. And yeah, I had just sprained my ankle when I was down there, and my boss and them, they wanted to walk. I was like, "Y'all want to walk miles?" Man, we walked past this one place. It was a line, man, about half a block long, 2 blocks long. It was a long line. It was like, "Hey, what's going on here?" "Well, we just waiting to get our syringes." Like, what? Syringes? For what? So they give us clean syringes so we can shoot up dope. I was like, oh I said, this nigga that took us down the street. But needless to say, Chinatown is amazing. If you go to San Francisco, Chinatown is amazing. You can go visit the clock. You can go visit. I mean, you can ride the trains. You can ride the trolleys up and down those hills. That was amazing. Okay, ride the trolleys up and down the hills. That was amazing. But other than that, I would never go back there again. I wouldn't take my kids there. And so I get it. The Bay is not where it's at. Anyway, everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'ma holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in its